The business cycle is a vital concept in all economic courses. So today we ask ourselves, what is the business cycle and what are its features? Briefly, the business cycle is the fluctuation in the economy in terms of output and growth. It's measured in real GDP from one quarter to the next. In general, economic growth is a long-term upward growth trend. But in the short run, it experiences fluctuations that produce a wave-like pattern as shown. These patterns are called the phases of the business cycle. So let's take a look at these in more detail. Say we start at a peak in the growth rate of an economy. The peak is followed by a downturn in the economy where there is a declining GDP known as a recession. Eventually, this will hit a low point known as a throw. Afterward, the economy will begin to recover and expand until once again it hits another peak, and so the cycle continues. An expansion is characterized by economic growth that is caused by business and consumer confidence. This is because while consumers are confident, they purchase now instead of later, because they know they will have future income to make future purchases. As a result, spending increases from both businesses and consumers, where employment is also increasing. Furthermore, investment is also high and property and stock market prices begin to rise. Overall, inflationary pressure are upwards and prices begin to rise. A peak is realized when an economy is producing at its maximum allowed output. This is where demand is exceeding supply and have the economy begins to overexpand with only one place to go, downward. During a recession, GDP growth rates begin to slow down. This is usually triggered by some sort of event such as a financial crisis where fear and panic replace the previous consumer confidence. Aggregate demands begin to fall as the spending and so do business profits. So consumers lose more jobs and unemployment rates begin to rise. Furthermore, prices and investment is also falling. A trough is the lowest point in a declining growth rate where growth begins to slow. Confidence must be restored for any economy to re-enter an expansion, and this is usually required intervention from the government with monetary or fiscal policy. So to summarize, during an expansion, people enjoy prosperity and confidence in the economic situation. But on the other hand, a recession is a time of stress and frustration, especially for business owners and the unemployed. It is important to know that the biggest indicators of the business cycle are output, consumer spending, inflation, employment levels, interest rates, and wage rates. So when you are in doubt, look to these indicators to give you clues to the level of economic growth. This concludes today's presentation about the business cycle. Thank you for watching.